Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, just depending on where you are. Once again, this is Agent Norm, and I am called Agent Norm simply because I'm a licensed health, life, and annuities insurance agent. I am not an IRS or a federal agent trying to spy on how much money you're making for tax problems. So go ahead and relax. I have tax issues of my own. Let me start by saying don't try to be an expert on this stuff the first time that you see it. It's going to be a lot of information. The main thing is just to jump in with both feet. You're going to see and you're going to hear the same things over and over, and eventually the light is going to click on. So let's go ahead and get started here. Either I or somebody on my team invited you here, so welcome. This is going to be a brief, get to the point presentation. It's going to be a lot easier for me to do this video than to talk to each and every one of you individually, especially if you're just one of the looky-loos or the looky-loosies that's not going to take any action anyway. If you have any questions or you prefer to talk and introduce ourselves, feel free to give me a call or the person that invited you. Again, I am an insurance agent. I do not mind talking, but please just text or email me first so that I know who's calling and why you are calling. Now, I disclose that I'm a licensed agent so that you know there's some accountability here. I am bound by law and I'm bound by ethics. And if you are an agent, then you know that I'm telling the truth. I can't get involved in any type of fraud, scams, schemes, or cons, or obviously I'm going to lose my credentials. And since I am a licensed professional, I would probably get locked up on top of it. Everything on this website is perfectly legit and totally legal, but always plan accordingly. Pay attention to your money every day and invest wisely. That being said, let's go ahead and get started here. Why are you here? Let's see if I can move on to the next slide here. Why are you here? Make money, save money, or both? Most of you are going to be here for passive income. You saw an ad, $10 for a meal or $100 for a meal or something like that. And I'm going to cover that as soon as we get to the website. So just hold on for just a second here. But if you're going to be working with your own money, investing your own money, you can kind of skip the majority of this video. You're one of those people that wants your money to work for you, not you working for your money, and that's going to be the smart way to go, obviously. Some of you are here just for additional income, extra income, maybe $125 per day or you know, extra $375 per week or something like that, just to make ends meet. You want to do that from home, obviously. You're just going to basically be working with like your friends and family and people within your own social network if that's all you want to do. You're not going to be dropping ads, but you're not going to be making six figures annually either. Obviously, you'd have to be doing that forever. If that's why you're here, obviously you can just complete step one and kind of just go from there. Obviously, a lot of you want to work full-time. You want to basically quit your job. When you get started on network marketing or even affiliate marketing, it's not wise to quit your job until you actually have income coming in that can sustain your lifestyle. But you can develop a full-time income from home doing this. You can earn as much as you want. And of course, it's going to take whatever amount of time needed. If you're looking to do this without building a team or an agency, obviously, let me find my cursor here. You're going to have to work forever, but you're going to be more geared towards affiliate marketing. What we're doing is actually network marketing, also known as referral marketing. But if you don't want to work with people, you just want to sell, you're just looking for things like ClickBank or Max Bounty or JV Zoo, Warriors Plus, where you just find something that you want to sell, a hot item, and then you just simply start driving traffic to that creative. But you're going to need a lot of money to get started in affiliate marketing, and I advise you to learn traffic very well. Of course, most of you are going to be here because you do want to do some sort of network or referral marketing. You don't mind working with other people. You're going to put in whatever amount of time it takes to get it done. You're looking to earn 7 figures or more per year. And of course, when you're bringing people into the business, those people are working to attain their goals, but at the same time, they're helping you to achieve your goal. As a network marketer, you're going to have to be also a trainer and a motivator. You don't want to be one of those sponsors that bring someone onto your team and then you just forget about them and you just leave them out to dry and kind of have them sitting out there to try to figure it out themselves, which most people cannot figure this stuff out themselves. Because they don't understand traffic, they cannot build websites. So as a trainer, you're going to have to be able to give them the traffic sources and the website so they can just come in and just duplicate what you're actually doing. The main thing in network marketing, referral marketing, is you don't have to be out here trying to recruit the world. If you're going to be one of those sponsors that don't work with your people, yeah, you're going to have to bring in 15, 20 people per day, hoping that something sticks to the wall. But that's not what we're doing here. We just want to bring in maybe 3 or 4 good people that you can actually teach how to duplicate what you do. We don't have to go out here and try to recruit the world. Let's go ahead and move on to the next slide. You're going to hear me say that over and over. We're not trying to recruit the world. Just train and motivate the people that you do bring in, and don't leave them out there on an island somewhere. The looky-loos and the looky-loosies. These are the spectators. These are the individuals that never have any plan to take any type of action anyway. They're just out looking around. Things don't make sense to them because they know it all, so it has to be a scam. Most of these people that you see writing these blogs and doing these YouTube videos, they're bloggers and YouTubers. They don't care about crypto. They don't care about Forex. They don't know anything about crypto or Forex. They get paid just simply by you watching the video or reading the blog based on time and the numbers. They're just out trying to monetize a YouTube or a blog. So make sure you don't take advice from people that don't know anything about what we're getting into here, because they've never been in it. So if they've never been a part of it, they're just not in a position to tell you whether it's a scam or not. But instead of them sucking up their pride and saying, I don't know whether or not it's a scam or not, they just write everything off as being a scam. And that's not the case. As I said, everything on here is totally legit. Now, the one thing that these people will say is, if you can make that kind of money, why do you need me? And of course, the answer is, we don't need you. What you're going to find out here as you start making money, there's 2 things that motivate people to go out and recruit. One is greed, and the other is speed. And when I say greed, you can come in with $10 and bill that $10 for a meal. But if you recruit other people, that money will grow a lot faster. You may have 50 meals as opposed to 4 meals. And instead of taking, let's say, 365 days to build it, it may only take you 6 months. If you bring on enough people, you may be able to have $1 million coming in as little as 2 to 3 months. My personal sponsor, my direct upline, he's already earning $16,000 per day. That's per day. That's 16,000 per day. And that's from recruiting. He has probably 100, 120 people on his team beneath him. All of us have accounts that are growing every day. And the more our accounts grow, it's just giving him more money into his account, and that stuff is compounding on a daily basis. He's going to be filthy rich, probably $100 million here within the next couple of years. Another reason that you will want to recruit and share your link with other people, as your income starts growing and you're taking in $3,000 per day, $5,000 per day, you're going to start out probably driving fancier cars. Instead of a Ford, you're now driving a Ferrari. You're living in a bigger house. Maybe you've gone out and you bought a bigger boat or bought a boat. Individuals in your family and your immediate circle are going to start asking questions about, what are you doing? They're going to want you to invest in their business ideas or take a look at their business. So instead of them bugging you and asking you for your money, why not just show them what you're doing, teach them what you're doing, so they can make their own money, so they don't have to ask you for yours. And I just wanted to iterate here. We come out and we recruit based upon greed and speed, not the need. Those are 2 different things. Before we get into the website here, I'd like to say, make sure you protect your money at all times. I check my accounts probably every 2 hours or so. I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes to check these accounts. The main person or the main group that you got to protect your money from is going to be the government. I know you all of you have heard stories about people having $2 billion in crypto assets and waking up the next morning and they're broke because the government has frozen their account or taken all the money out of their account. So make sure you protect your money from non-government hackers also. They're out there. We're going to get into some what we call dApps. You don't need to know what dApps are right now. You don't even need to know what arbitrage is right now. But you have to be aware of rug pulls and honeypots, which as I start working with you all individually, or you're working with someone that I trained personally, we'll explain that stuff as the need arises, but there's no need to get too technical on this video. This is just an intro video. The main thing also is make sure that you get an external crypto wallet so that your money is not always online. If it's not online, then it's not vulnerable to be attacked by somebody. So put it on a hard wallet take the wallet, the key off of your computer, and put it in a safe deposit box under your bed. But just make sure you keep your external keys safe and that sort of stuff, and make sure nobody can steal your wallet. And as I said down here in the bottom, everybody wants to steal from you, and that is so true when you have money. Let's go ahead and get out of the PowerPoint here, and let's just go over. Let's go over to the website. Let's see if I have that up. And before I get started on the website, the menu is here on each page. Just make sure if you're on a mobile device, there's the menu there. You can access any page directly from there. That being said, let's close that out and let's go ahead. You're watching this video right here, and let's go ahead and go to step one. Step one is going to be the, I guess, the foundation of everything here, if you ask me. Complete this, and I'm going to give you the $125 that I get from this when you complete it. You're going to use $100 to go ahead and start your portfolio, and we're going to use the other $20 to complete step 3A. Now, I'm going to give you the option of using the money. It's your $125. You use it however you see fit of using it. There are videos and instructions on each page, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each one of these pages when you can just simply go there and click on the videos and watch the instructions below. Let's go ahead and go down to the second one here. Most of y'all are here for step 2, and give me just a second here. I'm going to pause this video and I'll be back just a second here, and we'll go over step 2. Okay, I am back here. Sorry about that. Had to take a drink, and there's some people moving around in the background here. If you are just here for passive income, you're going to be investing your own money. You can simply just come right here to step 2 and just watch the video, and then just go down and read the instructions and follow the instructions. I'll put a calculator on here, because anytime you want to come up with your own financial strategy, then you can use a finance calculator. That's calculator.net. You go down to the financial calculator. Just to show you how we got the numbers here, how we come up with our numbers, we're going to be getting somewhere between 2.7 and 3.6% daily return. That's if you automate your system, which I'm not going to go into the automation of this on this video. When you decide to come on, ask me how to automate. But you see where we get the $4,039,332. If you scroll down, you see how the money grows on a daily basis. And you can put this in your own calculator, or you can do it on a spreadsheet. The numbers are going to come out to the exact same thing. As you go all the way down to day 365 here, you see the money has grown to $4,039,342, and you're earning $140,000 daily. If you want to come up with your own investment strategies, let's say you wanted to know how much money to start with, you can just go over to present value. Let's say you wanted to have a certain amount, let's say in 6 months, which is 180 days. You're leaving the same rate in there, and you're not going to make any payments. Let's say in 180 days you want to have, let's say, an even million in your account, which would be giving you was about 30 something thousand, $36,000 a day in income. That's a million. Was that's 1 2 3 1 2 3, that's a million. Then you'd have to start with $1,718. Now, that's doable for a lot of you. Most of you are going to need to make some money first. If you have a problem understanding how to use a financial calculator, give me a call. It's going to be so key that you communicate with me or your sponsor to learn this stuff. As I said, most of you are not going to understand what arbitrage is. That's what this is. We're not trading. We're not spot trading where we're buying, let's say, Bitcoin at 40,000, then waiting for it to go to 41,000. We're doing arbitrage, we're getting paid kind of like the front run transactions, which you probably don't understand what front run is either. But we're finding transactions where someone's buying a particular cryptocurrency on one exchange at a higher price than what we can get on another exchange, and we're putting that onto the same transaction within the blockchain and cashing out the difference, the profit, and it's all on the exact same transaction. It happens in a split of a second. You don't have to understand what arbitrage is in order to take advantage of this. But if you have questions on the financial calculator, just give me a call. I don't want to prolong this video. And as I said earlier, we go to the menu here to go down to the next step. If you need to start earning income now, Because this is going to be, that's $125. You'd have to like constantly be finding people. You have to be, you're going to be the one doing all of the work. Just simply come down here, watch this video, follow the instructions. This way you can start building a team or an agency and start getting some sort of income coming from the work of other people, so that everything doesn't fall on your shoulders. I used these two programs, the one on step 3A and the ones on step 3B, because they have been around for a while. The management is solid on both of these companies, and they're going to be there in the long run. You don't want to just jump on the next shiny object business that comes along, then they're only here for 4 months or 6 months, and you're out trying to recruit and build teams, and then the company itself goes out of business within a half a year. You just kind of wasted your time, and you always be out there kind of spinning your wheels and starting over. You want to look at the ITEA card program. It hasn't done the wallet yet, but once this starts, you're going to be able to get 80% off of any manufacturer's suggested retail price of vehicles. That includes boats, semis, or whatever type of vehicle that has a VIN number. You'll be able to get up to 80% off. We're going to also get into the dApps. That's going to take a lot of work. I'm not going to go over dApps on this video. If you get serious about getting into the business, you're going to have to communicate with me on understanding what the DeFi applications are, the difference between staking and yield farming. But this would be a 2-hour video, and this is not to teach you this stuff. It's just to introduce you to what's on the website. Same things for all of this stuff here. If you're going to be a team builder, make sure you come in and you watch this video for the team builders. Then we're going to go ahead and start setting up your funnel. We're going to set up your landing pages, and then your actual funnel. This is just one page landing page, and then you have to set up a Wix account and some other stuff to get the funnel going. Then we're going to get into traffic. This is what kills a lot of people here, is not understanding traffic and how to get people over to your website so they can actually join what it is that you're doing. We also have something on there, traffic and leads for life, and also 1,429 traffic sources. But I don't think you'll need step 6 here. Step 5 is going to be very helpful. It's going to take a little bit more work. You're going to have to email your potential clients or customers and send them a text. And obviously traffic sources. I use automated traffic sources, so I try to keep everything simple because I'm invested, my money is growing, so I really don't have to do all that much work. We have some training videos down here, so instead of me having to call everyone or explain in person every question that someone has, I just typically do a training video and just throw it in there. So before you give me or your sponsor a call, just check the training video section to see if we've already covered whatever question you may have. Pricing is really not important, since I'm going to be the one paying for you to come start up here on step 2, unless you're using your own money, which of course that's going to be up to you. And I'm going to pay for your first month here on step 3A, which is they have a $20 program, $100 program, and now they have a $200 per month program. I'm going to pay for your first month. For step 3B, you are on your own, and pricing is going to be down there if you're curious. Same thing for the ITEA card program, and of course for the dApps and DeFi and all the other stuff, copy trading on Forex or for crypto. It's just going to be up to you. Same thing on the arbitrage that you control. It's going to be how much you want to start with. More the better. And same thing here. If I got the FAQ, check down here for frequently asked questions before you actually call me or call your sponsor. If you're promised a bonus, I know one of the videos out there has a $300 bonus. Just simply click on that button, then just choose whichever one of the bonuses you want. You can choose all of them if you want. It doesn't cost me anything, and I've already paid for this program. Just put your name, your last name in there, and where to send the bonus to, and whatever bonuses you want, just submit it, and I'll get that and email over the bonus to you. I don't really think there's much to cover on this video because, like I said earlier, each one of these pages has a video with instructions on there. So let me just make sure I covered everything that I wanted to cover here. Let me look at my notes. I'm pretty sure I did. I wanted to keep this video short. I know people's attention span is not that long. Yeah, I think that's basically it. So if you have any questions, contact me. Let's see, let me make sure I'm still looking over the notes. Okay, yeah. Alright, well, if you want to make money, then of course you're going to have to pay attention to this stuff. You're going to have to be willing to learn and ask questions when you're lost. You have to communicate with me or your sponsor. This is going to be a learning curve for most of you. I mean, the good thing is You don't have to be a licensed agent. You don't have to know the difference between Forex and crypto trading. You don't need to know the difference between spot trading and futures trading. And of course, you don't even have to trade. You don't have to understand what arbitrage is either. The only thing you need to know is how to follow video and written instructions and how to take action. That's basically it. Can you do that to be rich in 365 days? It's totally up to you. Just ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Now, we're not talking about potential income. We're not talking about theoretical income or possible income. We're talking about real spendable money in your pockets based on the facts. Those are the numbers. Just, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to go out of your comfort zone? Are you willing to take some action? Again, it's all up to you. And it all starts with one simple little free step. That's step one. Let's go back over here again. Step one. This is what's standing between you and success, and that is free to start. You may have to open up a savings account or something like that, but that's money that's going just from your left pocket, putting it over into your right pocket. That's not an actual charge. Go ahead and click the button below this video that says go to step one. Do that now and get started, and I'll talk to you on the first training video.